What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. I'm gladly here with my people, back at it again with another YouTube video. And welcome back to Everlasting Awareness, one of the best YouTube channels on this platform. All right? So, all I be trying to do is reach my people and get y'all to truly open your mind to the system. And I noticed already that when you speak out against the system, it's like you're trying your best to awaken the masses. You're trying your best to let people know the truth in a world that's been so lied to, from school to the media to these news outlets. Um, so it's kind of hard to decipher what's real and what's not, right? And I personally enjoy speaking out against the 9 to 5 system, right? Speaking out against the PMO industry that's destroying people mentally and spiritually and physically. Because I feel like my mission on this planet is to try to help people as much as possible. But of course, I'm not your savior. You are your savior. God is your savior. You understand what I'm saying? And God is within you. Now, the only thing that I do ask from the people that do watch these videos is simple. Like the video so that it reaches more people, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and watch the video through so that you get the messages that you need to hear. That's it. All right? And also, as you're watching this video, what you need to be doing also is opening a brokerage account. You need to be opening a brokerage account so that you can learn how to invest your money. You need to download Yahoo Finance and you need to download TradingView. You need to study the stock market like your life depends on it, because it does. Okay? Now, the American working class needs to realize that, truth be told, your hourly wages are not meant to help you escape the job. And let's be honest with ourselves, please. A lot of us don't like the jobs that we're working. We're just doing it because you need money. But see, that's the thing. You need money. You don't need a job. You can create a job for yourself. And I don't want that to sound like an oxymoron. I don't need a job, but I'm going to create one for myself. So it's still a job. But let's just be honest, right? If you're doing something that's that you can build, that's using your creative energy, you're building something that's going to generate income, even while you're not physically working, you'll put more effort into that rather than putting so much effort and time and energy into a corporation that's going to replace you real soon. Why? Because there's no such thing as job security. And when I constantly tell the masses of people that corporations don't care about you, bruh, they don't care. Why? Because they're devaluing your time. Your hourly wages are so low and the cost of living is so high, you have to work more hours than ever just to get by. Just to make it out here. 40 hours a week ain't enough, especially at a $20 an hour rate. So I need y'all to really think about that, right? The corporations notice we're going to pay these people as little as possible and expect the most work done, because we need to focus on record profits. We need to focus on our bottom line. We don't care about the employee. We don't care about how they feel. We don't care about them, right? We're going to reel them in. We're going to tell them, listen, we're going to give you benefits. We got you. We're going to give you these benefits, but we need you to do as much work as possible while you continue to get this paycheck and barely get by. So what's the solution? Well, first of all, you need to be aware of the fact that you are in a cycle. You are in a matrix. You're trading time for money instead of learning how to be creative, instead of realizing the times that we're living in realistically is the digital age, the internet age. You could build a YouTube channel. You could build a personal brand. You could build something. And I'm not one of these people that's fucking out of touch with reality. Because I'd be the first to tell y'all right now, bro, that I'm working a W-2 job and they done gave me a 48 cents raise in 1 year. I'm in touch with reality. I see what's going on. I see how it's affecting my own life. So I'm definitely in touch with reality. But I'm trying to help the masses of people to see the trap. You're going to keep giving time and energy to a corporation that don't give a fuck about you instead of focusing on yourself and the creative ability that God gave to you. How else can I generate income outside of this job? Because I don't want the job to feel like I need them. No. Because if that source of income stops, what other sources of income are you creating for yourself? In a positive way. Then y'all see why people turn to the streets. Y'all see why people start doing drugs and drinking and partying every weekend and trying to escape reality. Why? Because they need to escape from what's going on. I'm working all these hours. I got a family to feed. But the job ain't paying me enough money. The slave master ain't paying me enough money to slave away for their corporation. But they want my valuable time that God has given to me. And don't nobody know how much time they got on this planet. I keep telling y'all that. You understand what I'm saying? And when I tell y'all, bro, y'all could do the Uber Eats, the DoorDash, the Grubhub, get into the gig economy, figure it out. That's because now you're making money the same day. Yeah, at the job, you're making money, but you're getting paid every 2 weeks. One time. And it's capped. And then on top of that, let me tell y'all this, bro. You cannot scale an hourly wage. You can scale a business. You can scale your portfolio by contributing to it often, but you can't scale your hourly wage at the job. They're determining how much you're worth instead of you determining that for yourself. And this is, I'm telling y'all this because I be telling myself this, bro. Y'all think I go to work with a smile on my face and I be happy and I love this job? No, I do not. Every day I say F these jobs, bro. Every day. You can ask the people around me. You can ask my fiance. You can ask my brother. You can ask my mom. You can ask my aunt. I let it be known. Because I'm not about to be programmed in the matrix to think, yo, this is how I'm about to get rich. I'm about to slave away for this corporation and they about to take care of me. No, they're not. They disrespect people. They belittle people. They pay these low ass wages. You're trading time for scraps, and you're supposed to be grateful. The hourly wage was never designed to get people rich, bruh. It was designed to keep you trapped in the hamster wheel in the cycle. But the American working class ain't like some people realizing it. Some people going to online business. Some people becoming entrepreneurs, right? But majority of the masses of people is afraid to take that risk because they think that they're secure. And once again, I'm not the one to tell y'all leave your job because I said so. No, I don't control your life. You do. All I'm trying to do is send y'all the messages to see the trap. They're paying you enough to pay bills, but not enough to leave the job. And none of us can outwork inflation, and none of us can outwork the stock market. The physical labor, that's not going to help you get rich. I don't give a fuck what y'all seeing on TV. But look at the basketball players. Look at the football players. Look at the professional athletes. Look at the celebrities. They are in a genre. They are in a bracket that you're not. They're getting paid to live out their dreams, to entertain you. Your job is barely paying you enough to fucking feed you. Because you got to choose between paying a bill or eating some food. Hopefully I didn't hurt somebody's feelings. I'm speaking the truth because the job is barely paying me enough to feed myself. I tell y'all all the time, I eat peanut butter and jelly. I go to the buffet, or my fiance cooks, and she been telling me you need to learn how to cook. I know how to cook a couple things, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the chef. I'm not Chef TC. But we like, and this is why I keep showing up every day on YouTube, because I'm this once again, this is something that I'm building. I'm passionate about this. I love this. I was not getting paid for years doing this. Years, bro. Some of y'all will quit after 30 days. Now I'm starting to get a little bit better at it and way more comfortable with it, talking to the camera and talking to y'all as if I was talking to you face to face. Cause I love what I do, bruh. I don't fucking love slaving for somebody. They don't care about me. They don't care about my family. Y'all need to stop loving your job and stop identifying with it, because that's not who you are. You're not your job title, bruh. That's a source of income. That's it. But think, please, because God gave us a brain and God gave us a mind, bruh. Think. How can I escape this misery? Because plenty of people are miserable at their jobs. Now, if you love your job, if you're one of them people that sit there and say you love your job and this is what you want to do for the rest of your life, then so be it, by all means, bruh. But majority of the masses of people hate their jobs. And they know they ain't making enough money. They just don't want to admit it to themselves. I know I'm not making enough money where I'm working at. I'll be the first to say it. 48 cents raise in 1 year. After the 1.3% raise, that was like $1. So let's just say they gave me $1.50 raise. What are we talking about, bro? Ask them how much money they made in a year. Billions. Billions. But the employees always get treated like crap. And I'm supposed to obey and conform and be comfortable and be okay and be grateful that I got a job. I'm going to keep creating a job for myself. I can keep doing Uber Eats. Before y'all try to judge it, how about y'all try? Pretty sure you'll make more money doing that than you would at the W-2 job. How do I know? Because I've done it. I get it. Every state is different. Every area is different. To each his own. But do not get comfortable with these jobs. AI is here. It's not going nowhere. These people invested billions of dollars to replace you. It's not going nowhere. So you need to come up with a plan, come up with a strategy, start investing your money, move with urgency. Because these corporations ain't playing fair, and they don't have your best interests at heart. They don't care about you. The hourly wage was never meant to free you. It was meant to keep you trapped. You there 8 hours a day. Think about that. You're at work 8 hours a day, every day. 40 hours a week. You don't have time to sit down and think about the trap. You get back home, you are tired. You don't want to do nothing. Why? Because the job has drained you. You're not working on nothing for yourself. Why? Because the job has drained you in your energy. It's a spiritual warfare. Do y'all not understand what I'm talking about, bruh? It is a spiritual battle. But y'all want to keep putting y'all faith into man instead of putting your faith into God, into the source. God gave you the ability to think. God gave you the ability to create. God gave you the ability to express yourself freely and see the truth. But you'll rather be comfortable to your slave master that's saying, we're going to pay you, we're going to give you these pennies on a dollar, but we need you to work and be grateful. We need that fire that was lit inside of you as a kid. We need to let that go. We don't need you to have that fire. We don't need you to compete with us. We need you here and that's it. And be grateful for what we're giving you while we're making millions of dollars off of your back. American working class, bro. I'm gonna keep spreading these messages. I'm gonna keep speaking the truth, bro. I don't give a fuck who's watching. I don't care, bro. Cause I know that y'all don't care about us. So I'll be the one to speak up for the masses of people. I'll be the outcast. I don't mind. Cause I don't have to conform to shit. Y'all need to stop playing in people's faces. And then the masses of people need to stop thinking somebody's gonna come and save me. We need to just vote. This person, this politician, this president, this blah 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 is gonna come and save us. They not saving nobody, bro. They don't care. They are controlled puppets. They don't care about you. They showed y'all that months ago. They took away your EBT. They took away your fucking your job and your Medicaid and stuff. They don't care, bro. And they're gonna do the same exact thing next month. They just rocking y'all to sleep. Distraction after distraction after distraction. Keep them distracted so that they don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They would never care about you. They would never care about me. They don't care. They want to get rid of but it's called the working poor for a reason. If they can mess with your money and they can mess with your food, they're messing with your life. Do y'all understand, bro? Listen to what I'm saying. I'm sorry. If they can mess with your money and they can mess with your food, they're messing with your life. I tell you, I'm one of the best channels on YouTube because I speak the fucking truth and I say what people is afraid to say because God didn't give me no fear. God is always within me. God is always protecting me. Feel me? Yeah, I'm moving out here sturdy and I'm staying on my P's and Q's because I know that they don't like the truth, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm going to always stand 10 toes down with myself and my message. And I'm going to stick to it. Fuck the 9 to 5 system, bro. And if you don't like it, I don't care. I don't care. If you want to continuously be a puppet, be a sheep, think that you're making progress by trading time for wages that's not helping you get ahead, then so be it. Be oblivious to the truth and let them keep making millions and millions and billions of dollars off of your labor. I'm going to keep conditioning my mind to get rich, to build my business. I'm going to keep putting in the work. And I'm going to keep trusting in the process. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave some comments below, man. Let's go, y'all.